Well, we gotta wake up. Welcome back to Let's Play Harvest Moon 64. This is your friend, the Gaming Casual. We are on summer day 25. She fed the chickens for me today. That's great. And we're gonna finish up the summer. And I'll show you a little bit about what I've been doing. Got my cabinet full of flowers. Oh, thank you. That makes me happy. I've got errands to run today. I'll be back by evening. Good, Ellie. It's good to have errands, I guess. Something to do besides bothering me. Let's show you my greenhouse. It's pretty much all empty now, except for these flowers. So, I'm going to pick them up and get rid of them. Get rid of these little squares. And I'll probably never set foot back inside of this place again. Paid 30 grand for it, and now it's just going to be empty. Don't need it anymore. If I happen to lose it in a fire, I guess we'll be okay. And we still got a little bit left in this season. Not a whole lot. I might even eventually start selling off my chickens. I only need to have one for the end time photo. So that'll be alright. If I get rid of them, they won't miss me, I won't miss them. And I still have Sharon, of course, since she's got to win the cow festival coming up. And I think she will do it. I've sent at least 60 milks with her. She has a large milks. And according to the game, that's all you need to win the cow festival, is you need to have shipped out 60 milks, and the cow you enter has to grow or produce large milk. And with less for me to do, I will probably have a lot less to cut out of the videos, which is going to be good since it saves me on editing. Because who likes to edit, right? It's not fun. I'm going to start stocking my fridge with eggs, because sometimes Ellie likes to crate the eggs before I can even hand them out as gifts. And Gray likes the eggs. So if Ellie doesn't crate them and put them away, I'm going to put at least 4 or 3 in my fridge, so I have them on hand. Dogs whistled for. Any mail? No mail today. I haven't gotten any mail since that last letter from Potpourri where she said she was feeling hot in this summer heat. Well, hopefully you'll get married to old Gray here soon enough. Hey, oh, nothing, see ya. And you can be hot with him, I guess. Here's the egg I promised. Cliff's not in here. Sometimes he's hanging out in the back there. I want to see if he's still being abused by his wife. He's been having troubles getting black eyes from this lady. I don't know what her problem is. Cliff seems like an upright dude. Never bothered nobody. He might be a little bit of a, like, I don't know what they call a wanderer or whatever. But otherwise, he doesn't seem to be the kind of person who deserves to get punched in the eye, for sure. But I don't know. Here you go, Mayor. I'm gonna give you this. Let's give it to your wife first. I don't really talk to your wife as much. So I might need to start making a list of people I need to like give gifts to. And then a list of people I should just talk to all the time. But I'll probably never actually make the list. I'll just think about making the list and never actually do it. Who wants to actually write anything down? Let's go check on Sabera. Are you friendly with me? It's so hot every day, even after the sun sets. Yeah, it's summer for you, but we're on the end of it. And next week, next 5 days, it's going to be cold. Or cooler with the fall season. And I will probably finally be able to finish my recipe set in the fall. I need to give the head carpenter a mushroom since I had given it I had gotten that recipe. I think it's like mushroom rice or something. But then when I had to go back in time to do the dog trick on Karen, I forgot to give him a mushroom in the fall. And so I didn't get that recipe again. So I'll have to get that this time. And that will be the last recipe I will need to get. You can probably see me get it in a previous episode of the series. Back when I was trying to make sure I do a good timestamp. I've been doing better at timestamping my videos to areas I think are interesting, but I don't know if they help at all. But I used to timestamp when I got a power nut or a recipe or whatever. I just got kind of lazy. Wow, thank you. You're welcome. I don't know if they're maxed out on friendship with me. I would think they are. I don't even know if there really is a maximum. I wish there was. In all other Harvest Moon games after this, there is. So I don't know why this one would be any different. Climbing up here. Looks like the old man and lady drop by sometimes. Mind you, all we have is my tea and my wife's dumplings. Tea is good. I'm not really a big fan of tea, but it's not bad. I hear it's good for you. Probably maybe better for you than coffee is. Maybe, but not by much. But I do love me my black coffee, that's for sure. I don't really put a lot of... Well, I actually don't really put creamer and stuff in it unless I'm really like wanting something sweet. But kind of like the taste of the coffee when it has nothing in it. Scared the squirrel away. It saw me coming and it just ran. Well, since there hasn't really been anyone in the bar, I don't know if I'm going to go visit the bar tonight. Everyone in there is kind of lame. I mostly just want to get friends with Gray. And he probably won't be at the bar anymore after he gets married anyways. So I got to get used to not going to the bar. Here you go, Ellie. That makes me happy. Thanks for just feeding the chickens and not taking my eggs. Oh! Tomorrow a typhoon will hit from the south. Be sure to lock up tight and bring the animals in. Wow. We gotta batten down the hatches. I don't even know what to do anymore. What am I doing? Okay. This is kind of cool. What the? Hey, a hurricane is coming tomorrow, right? We'll feed them for you. This is in return for your kindness. Don't worry about it. Hey, I guess they are my friends if they're gonna be... I'm assuming they're talking about my animals. My animal. See, that's why it's important to be friends with those guys, because they will save you during a typhoon. Like, if you were, like, legitimately playing this game and you were caring about your animals and you had a barn full of animals, you definitely wouldn't want them all being subjected to getting sick from a typhoon. Luckily for me, I just have this one. But even still, I don't want this guy getting sick because it's supposed to win the festival in a week or so. Let's milk her. I remembered I thought they helped you during typhoons, but I wasn't sure if I knew that for sure or if it was a myth or something, but I guess they do help you if you're friends with them. So I might have a pretty high affection rate with the Harvest Sprites. At least that's what that tells me. Which is good. We won't have to worry about it ever again. Well, yeah, ever again. Hopefully, if they stay my friend. But this might actually be like the last chance to even have a typhoon. There could be another one before the end of the season, so let's go get a bath. If I can get in there and use the toilet. Probably use the toilet first and then my bath. If I can get in there. Now I'm clean before I go and talk to folks in the village. It'd be kind of cool if I could put cologne on. Increase my affection rate of getting. They need to make a more RPG style Harvest Moon game where you have intelligence, charisma, and luck, and perception, and things like that. So I can boost my affection building abilities with my high charisma. And maybe luck would help give you better crops. Shiny crops and stuff. I don't know. There's probably a weird guy. Weird guy? Who are you talking about? No, you're not talking about me. There's probably an RPG style farming life game like that somewhere. Maybe Stardew Valley is kind of like that, but not. Maybe not. I always thought it might be cool to see a Story of Seasons game based in the Hyrule or the Legend of Zelda universe. Could grow bomb flowers and things like that. Maybe you could choose to be a Goron or a Hyrulean guy. I don't know. It'd probably do well. I'm doing fishing. I really don't know what else to do. Fishing builds happiness every time we catch a fish. I'm kind of wondering if my greenhouse will get sucked away in the typhoon. I mean, at this point, if it did, it wouldn't bother me. I got the photo. But I think other parts of your house can get sucked away. Like the porch and the greenhouse and the bathroom and kitchen, I think. So let's hope nothing that I care about gets blown away. Dang it, I'm not catching fish. Probably because I'm gibbering. Come on, fishy. Bite the line. Bite the line. No. It's not going to bite the line. Let's go to bed. Let's see what happens with this typhoon. It's pretty scary. I'm just glad it didn't happen last season. I also want to bring my dog in. I don't know if he can get blown away. This is what happens when there's a typhoon. Can you hear the... I'll turn the volume up so you can hear the sound of the breeze. But my wife is scared. Dog's scared. Look at him. He's shaking in his boots. There's no TV, so I can't check the weather for tomorrow. We could have another typhoon tomorrow for all I know. Can't go outside. Can't go in here. Looks like it's just cards tonight. No car. No, you can't get out on the roof. Only thing we can do is go to bed. So let's do that. It's just raining. Now it's just raining. Little hot. Just a little hot. Not a lot hot, but a little hot. All right. Nothing has been taken away that I could see. Honey, I fed the chickens. Good job. Let's not give you a walnut. Let's get you an actual gift from out of the cabinet. I saved it for a rainy day. All right, my greenhouse is still here. And look at all the devastation that happened to my field? Wasn't like that, I can assure you. But at least save the eggs for me. So I can take my eggs. Save a couple, ship out the rest. By a couple, I mean 4. There you go. Bada bing. And it does look like my the porch is still there. I gotta sneeze. I'm trying not to. Okay. I think I stifled the sneeze. Here you go. Sharon. Have some food. Well, that was fun. First typhoon of the game. And it couldn't have hit on a better time. The last summer that we'll probably see it. Because we're not going to play into the next summer. So I'm glad we were able to see. I think we've been able to see like a lot of different things in this series that I'm glad to showcase for you, the viewers. Sure is raining a lot. That's true. I don't really know what makes Let's Plays interesting. There'll be some channels I'll watch and they have good Let's Plays, and I don't even know why. And then there's other channels like they're not bad, but they're just not. I don't know, something that they're not my style. But a lot of small time YouTubers, they have a good pacing that I like. I don't know. I like when they're not too good at the games. Because sometimes it's hard to make you feel like if you're not good at the game, you might as well not even play it. I definitely don't want people to think that you have to get a perfect scores or good scores at the games in order to enjoy them. Because I'm doing pretty good in this game, but I'm not enjoying it as much as I would if I just, you know, had fun and just didn't care about the photos and stuff. Which is how I used to play it as a kid. Not that it isn't fun at times, but I kind of like the grindiness without the greenhouse and things like that. The greenhouse definitely made the this playthrough so much easier. But it was actually kind of easy to get. I'm surprised that it wasn't as hard to get as I would have thought. Just ship a lot of stuff out. Min-max your crops. I mean, it's hard not to want to try to take the most optimal path too. Even if it makes the game too easy. Husband's thinking positive thoughts. I appreciate it. Thank you. Good job. Keep up the good work. Well, I'm glad I was able to, you know, talk to your husband and get him to be more positive. But that wasn't me, man. That was all in him. He's the one that has the positivity. I'm not the one. I have nothing to do with it. I just talk to him every day. It was in him the whole time. The rain is making this day kind of sad. Not a lot to do. Guess I can get some more lumber. I got like 100 pieces from the Sea Festival. Wow, thank you. Raindrops sound mysterious. I guess. I don't know why they sound mysterious. Sounds like white noise to me. Let's check and see how these guys are doing since the typhoon. Are you still up here? He is. Don't run around so much when it's raining. I really wish you'd say something else. They don't have a lot to say. I might not even really need to cut anything out of this video. Could probably leave it as is. I'd be pretty happy with it. Let's get this walnut. Harris, hello, how's the farm? We're doing well. You and Maria are doing well, that's great. I'm glad to hear that you guys are happily married and not getting black eyes and beating each other, unlike our friend Cliff, who seemed to be having issues with his wife Anne. Might need to get a counselor for them. Maybe we can ask the preacher to step in and try to like mitigate, or I don't know. What's the word? Mentor them? I don't know. Mediate their arguments so they're not punching each other. Looks like tomorrow will be sunny. But I guess it's not really even my business. That's his marriage, you know. Maybe I should let him be. He seems to be happy, I guess. Happy enough. Let's feed you. Well, no, I don't need to feed you. I can put you outside. Let's get my bell out. Then my milker, will you come to me? There you go. Nice. Takes forever for them to move out, but once they do, they just teleport right out the door. And Ellie saved the eggs for me. It's too bad you can't tell them, like, I would like you to get the eggs today, or could you get the eggs tomorrow, or can you feed the chickens? Can you... I think even like some of them will collect the wool for you if you wanted them to. Or I think. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think I remember sometimes they would collect the wool. But I don't know if they ever milk. I'm having a recollection that sometimes they might milk. Maybe Anne would milk them, but I don't know. I know for sure Karen a lot of times would drop the eggs and then she wouldn't get any money for them, which is worse than creating the eggs. Like if you're... That's really frustrating. I got frustrated with Karen. She will drop your eggs. So not only do you lose money, you can't even give them out as gifts. So don't marry Karen. She's the worst. I mean, as far as when it comes to helping you out on your farm. I don't know if she punches you in the eye. But, where's that gray? He's gone. He vanished like a puff of smoke. Maybe he's up here. Hey, there he is. Hey, oh, nothing. See ya. See ya. Nothing new to say, huh, Gray? Take this fish. I thought maybe he'd like the big fish better. He didn't really say, oh, I really like this. He just says the same thing he says every time I give him something. Can I get up this tree? Hey, that's the cicada. The cicada is kind of annoying. I usually have the volume turned down for the viewers. I edit the volume later in the video editor. Now that I learned how to do that. So, generally have my microphone on a separate track from my video game audio. So I can adjust the levels as needed. I hadn't made any adjustments to my microphone, and now it's louder for some reason. I was trying to figure out why. Not necessarily a bad thing, but I didn't make any adjustments or change any settings, and all of a sudden OBS is like saying it's really loud. I have a Blue Yeti microphone. And sometimes when I first was getting back into doing the Let's Plays, the microphone audio was really low, and I was like, what is wrong with this? I still really don't know what I'm doing as far as the microphone audio goes. But adjusting the volumes out when I'm editing it helps. But I don't know if it's too loud or too quiet still. I don't think it's too quiet, but I do worry it could be too loud. But no one said anything. Had to sleep. That day was getting boring. Not a whole lot going on in it. And we're almost at the end of this season. It's day 30 now. Let's just do the bare minimum and try to get through this season. You know what I mean? It's not so much important to get to keep my horse's happiness up. What's more important is to keep your dog happy. So make sure you still have to feed your dog and whistle for him, pick him up, make sure that his happiness is being taken care of. There's my cow. I thought you wandered off again. Large milk. Starting to look like a jigsaw puzzle out here. And Ellie took my eggs. Luckily I have some in the fridge, so I don't need to worry about that. I have an egg for Gray. So he can get a gift. He likes the eggs more than other gifts, I think. At least that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Didn't seem to respond as quickly with the flowers. I think I'll hang the laundry out in the sun. Thanks, Ellie. Although I don't know how much laundry we really have. You've been wearing that same dress for the last, since I started talking to you. And I don't really change clothes. Maybe you can wash my backpack? Maybe they're talking about the sheets. I'm sure they get pretty gross. I just go in there with all my shoes on and my dirty clothes. The sheets probably get nasty. Archer, why are you wearing your muddy boots in the bed? That's what I always did. Well, now you're married. You can't just do that. What? Says who? Says me. I sleep in this bed too. That's probably what she would say. That's why she's like, this room's a mess. And it's dampening my spirits, so I'm going to clean it up. But she says it nicely. She's like, a messy room dampens the spirits. Basically, she's saying that I made a mess and she's got to clean it up. And her spirits are dampening. I don't know. That's not what she's saying at all. She's just cleaning. Let's put more eggs in here. Nice. The price of eggs right now, that's like a gold mine. Well, anyways, if you liked the video, hit the like button. If you have something to say, leave a comment. This is your friend, the Gaming Casual, host of the best Let's Play channel this side of YouTube.